Hey everybody, and welcome to another episode of Songs of Six. Today, I think we're going to add another village to our expanded territories. This time, I think I want to settle near this river because it is so fertile around it. I think there's like a convalescence of like fertile ground and also the water itself, which provides even more fertility. So yeah, that's going to be the plan. Now, of course, the first part of any village expansion is building the road to the village, which I guess can just go around this little export depot. So I will just get that started. Probably going to use the brush tool and get to work. I'll make like a little town square sort of zone at the end that I'll put some sort of centralized service in. It'll be like a plaza. Maybe I'll add like trees and shit, because this area isn't very fertile. Right, we can build our houses and stuff here. The first buildings that we're going to want are of course going to be a warehouse to store all the building materials. So I think like a little three-piecer. It's a little bit longer. This will import everything this town needs to be built. Maybe even some starter food as well. Probably going to want to try to get rid of these fucking bolt crawlers. So I'll build a huntery as well. And we're going to need some housing. And probably a well. And a hearth. So that early housing can sort of, I don't know, follow this road a bit. I have like a bigger house right here. The hunters are going to have the easiest time of their lives, because I can't imagine these fucking things putting up any sort of fight. Feels like the type of animal I could hunt in real life, with like a melee weapon. Very, very mediocre, just a giant larva. So yeah, that is all started up. I'll start building some farms once the place is actually like kitted out. I think I'll have a hearth actually adjacent to this place, and the town well can just be also adjacent to it. You don't want like speaker stands in the actual plaza, and maybe some trees to give some harmony. We can let the clock advance for now though. I think another thing we should probably get around to doing is making another training yard. This has been a long time since we've been attacked by banditos. This is going to be like around the human quarter, so I guess I'll make it out of grand stone. We have plenty of grand stone. Is it going to be like a block? Maybe we should plan the block first. I think it was going to be like a bigger block. So this should do. That connects up here. We can maybe have this road dip over. We can add a retaining wall just to reduce the noise here. I think I should build it as fortifications. Let's see, military fortifications, stone wall, because I don't know. I think they might look better. Alright. Fantastic. So the training yard is going to be probably in this right-hand corner. Makes sense to me as a spot. In fact, it could be like this whole right-hand wall, because we're going to need many a soldier. built out of grand stone. The training dummies. We'll just go in the center. It can be a skinnier building, to be honest. No reason to go absolutely ballistic. I mean, there's literally 44 capacity just by itself. Alright. So that'll be that. Man, it's the same dude. Turgy Red Wyvern. He's actually going to be free of his imprisonment soon. That is amazing. All the other gladiators just friggin' died out. Oh, I thought that was another gladiator. All the other ones died out, and so he's just been stuck entertaining these people who are throwing garbage at him for weeks now, probably months. Poor dude. He shouldn't have analyzed. How's this coming along? Perfectly fine. Oh no, we have a bunch of homeless Crotonians. I don't know how we have more homeless Crotonians. So I've been building homes. Is there anything? Maybe it's because they... It's gotta be because they're like odd jobbering on the like opposite side of the map. I guess I can build like another house over here. This isn't fertile ground, yeah. So I'll give the odd jobbers somewhere to live temporarily. It's more homes, more good. They'll solve that problem until these homes are built. And look at them go. We're kind of running low on bread and meat. And fish to a lesser degree. I guess we could build another bakery. Maybe even just like a literally identical bakery, because this layout seems acceptable enough to me. Yeah, I'll do it. Well, it gives the land more character if I don't. I'll just make some other shape. It's gonna be rounded. I'm gonna have like a gap so that there can be, I don't know, travel around the building. Actually, I heard you can hold shift to shrink. Yep, you can actually do that. So thank you, Mr. Snorty. Or I guess just Snorty. Snorty McSnorts. I forget is the specific spelling of it. But thank you very much for telling me that. That will save me a lot of clicking. Let's see. So this is 14 workers. I have some auxiliary ovens. Oh, that actually worked out, space-wise. I guess we're just having like a ton of tiny ones. 99%, huh? Damn. And I guess we can just build some power nubs. Build an auxiliary here. And then some storage here, I guess. Oh. Okay, there we go. It can be a tiny storage. It cannot be a tiny storage. Oh no. What if I put it up here? Nope. Damn. You know what? That's fine. It's acceptable. It's just a 3% more building resources penalty. I'm sending it. Yeah. I know. Look, it's hard to miss the giant friggin' yellow cubes, okay? Do not patronize me, game. So that's gonna be some more duders. Dude, how's the crime rate so high? Do I not have enough order? I guess there's no guard post down here or in these farms. I could put a ginormous one right here, I guess. That'll service that zone. Let's see, dwarf quarters plenty serviced. I guess there's no guard posts in Favela. I could put one right here. Always got to keep on top of these guard posts. Can't let crime happen in our town. Looks like some that we were building last episode are still in the works too. Just an indicator that we're building too aggressively. That makes sense to just add in some pignoids right now. Let's get some more stuff cooking. Okay, so the bread, there's not enough of it. Kind of running super duper low on booze as well. Do we have grain? We have more than enough grain. We could probably build yet another boozery too. Yeah, why not? Build it here, it'll be long instead of wide. Okay, we could get 24 workers. Alright, we are almost there. Just need 2 more auxiliary kettles, I think. Yep. Storage. I could say that this is going to be a dwarf building. This would require 400 cut stone. That's not bad. I mean, the dwarves like working in the breweries, right? Yeah, I see dwarves working in these buildings, I'm pretty sure. I think these are dwarves. So, boom. Just another massive brewery to add to the miller's growing sort of industry. I like to imagine that because they sort of got in early and were the first booze creators in town, they've just managed to use the opportunity to reinvest. So the investments paid off. Let's see, can I get rid of this fence? Yes. This will all be one fence now, one territory. Could probably cancel a couple jobs right here. We don't have a road right here. That's not great. We're probably going to want like a stone road to connect to the Fortuna estate, because they can afford to have like a little stone road. Might even be fancy road, because these are nobles. There we go. Could put like a couple trees too, just to indicate this is a special zone with special people. A couple tiny torches too. There we go. Wow, there's no road in here. I guess I'll continue the fancy road trend. Inside these buildings too. Inside this building too. I still have hope that I'll eventually use up the space somehow. Maybe for like a latrine or something, so I'm not gonna build the fancy road inside this empty, unused room. It's a nice little renovation. Guess I'll add 26 dwarfinoids so that they can end up working in this booze place. And again, I'll let the clock advance. Looks like we're almost there at this new unnamed village. I want to name it Riverside. It's not the only Riverside place, but I don't know. That name just jumped out to me. It makes sense to me. Maybe it was just like completely unnamed, and that was the sort of colloquial name the people sort of established 4 noble or whatever get their like mitts on it. Now we've got to go build some warehouses down Riverside. Something like that. Wow, it's so wacky. These friggin' things can move when need be. Guess it makes sense that the bolt crawlers could move fast if they wanted to. Probably would literally go extinct if they're completely harmless. Then again, like, turtles move slow. Are turtles indestructible? Like, to animals? I know they've got the shell. They're definitely resistant to attack. I think I'm gonna add in a vegetable farm down here in Grey Rock, I think this place is called. It's not gonna be the most fertile, but will contribute to our vegetables. Kind of running a deficit on vegetables. We only have 200 of the things, which means they're all getting gobbled up. Okay, please construct the hunter. Thank you. They're almost done. This is gonna be a magnificent village. Ooh, the Balta Crawler zone is finally done too. I guess I'll get that constructed. Don't think we want or care about walls being constructed around the room. Guess I'll look at the fertility. We're gonna want like some sort of weird shape, I guess. Man, this building is really sensitive to being too thick, which is really awkward considering the circumstances. Like, making pillars underground is like a pain. Okay, can I do like power nubs like this? It'll probably create a yellow zone if I do. I could do a nub like this though. Okay, maybe this is how we do it. Okay, we reduce these power nubs. And I guess we reduce it further here. Completely mess that up. There we go. Then we can just have little paths of 2 or 3 Balta Crawlers. Okay, this is an acceptable enough shape, I guess. It's not very attractive, but that's just the cost of doing business, you know. Could probably just extend these bad boys down as well. Don't think we're going to be expanding this guy here. We could do like branching paths too. Make like a flower or like a tree-like shape almost. Yeah, look at that. This way we're going to use up all the space. Feels good, man. Uh-oh, we've hit a snag. Okay. Hold up. This place needs to not touch the walls here. Ugh. Extremely sucky. But whatever. This has enough for almost 4 workers. It uses up a good chunk of the space. Can I get 4 workers? Yes, just bounce. Hold up, this whole zone. Oh no, this whole zone's locked off. Oh, I could just shrink this zone, I guess. It's back down to 3.9 workers. Well, I could expand this way, actually. There we go, 4.1. Now, where to put the gate? Okay, the gate has to go right here. What a pain in the dickery-doo. I was picturing more workers, too. Whatever. We have a hunter's lodge. 2 hunters are working here. Looks like one of them fucked up and is now injured. No, it doesn't look injured. He failed to hunt the Balls Crawler. Feels bad, man. You know, speaking of a physician, do we even have one down here? We have a hospital. Okay. Then we're probably going to want a physician after all. It's most definitely going to be another Piganoid, so... I guess in this, like, warehouse district, could have a physician. It's definitely not the type of place you would want to go to a physician. It sounds shady as hell, but... The warehouse district is, like, the only, like, densely civilized part of Grey Rock. Yeah, there's enough for 3 physicians. Unfortunately, we need a little bit more space. It's also not even accounting for the... No way. Okay, hold on. We get a workbench. Crap, where can I put the pillars? I guess right here. Yeah, there we go. Then I can make like a power nub over here. That'll be more room for more shelves. There we go. 100% efficiency. Fantastic. It's a little bit of a square building. Probably should have made it more rounded. But oh well. This creates like a nice rounded edge to this block. And now we wait for more time to advance. We have 153 odd jobbers. So all this shit should get done in time. Oh, holy crap. Allura is really badly injured. Oh, they're good. Fantastic. Wonder how they got injured. Probably some sort of horrible workplace accident, if I had to hazard a guess. Ooh. Okay. Looks like it's a mix of dwarf and piganoid working here. I'm just gonna immediately upgrade this place. Hold up. Are we running a metal deficit? So I can't help but notice we've got almost no metal. Let's see. Consumed 446, produced 523, and maintenance 159. Okay, so we actually are running a small deficit. That's not great. Maybe I can upgrade the smelters. Yep, that'll give us more metal to work with. Let's see, is there one closer to an ore zone? There's these ones up here. Alright. That should net us the bit we need. We don't need that much more metal. We're only running a tiny deficit. Which B would it be? I've just gotta wait. Wait for the rest of the shit to be built. Once people start living in these homes, then that'll be the opportunity to actually start building farms. Right now, people have to go out of their way, basically. Once the first parts of this place are built, this warehouse could be transitioned to just provide all the like household goods that people want and need. for now. Just gonna grab fruits and vegetables. I guess a crate of herbs in case I want to do some ration making down here. You know, I will get a fetch crate for clothes too, furniture. Alright, that should be good enough for now. I'm not gonna need all of that. What's the fishing situation here anyways? Oh, that's good fishing. It's the only place with good fishing. I mean, there's this little chunk. I think I'm fine with subsuming that, though. Maybe, actually, you know what? Having the water just be water would be fine enough. Probably should wait until the houses are constructed. Well, looks like they're just about there. Yep. Yeah, just random odd jobbers working here. Okay, yeah, I'll get started. So, first things first, we're going to want to build the fisheries over the water. Once we've established where all of our fishery action is, then we can build the farms without worrying about consuming the fisheries space, which will be magnificent. Oh yeah, this is glorious. I like this little fish market thing we've got back here too. And it's in the little rocky zone, so it's not sucking up any fertile ground. Absolutely fantastic. Just gonna add the second fishery. We can get started with the farms. It's gonna be much smaller, obviously. So it's not going to need as many auxiliaries or anything. There we go. Nice little 6-worker farm. It's going to be Garthemi's working here. We could maybe get away with having like a little Garthemi hovel actually. Just by digging into the mountain. Let's see, it's going to be 40 workers plus 6. So we're going to need... I'm just going to say 4 Garthemi homes, like longhouses. They're 5 by 9, so boom, 3. Definitely need to build it this way. So 1, 2, blank, 1, 2. Fantastic. Very sweet. Maybe I'll make this entrance way bigger. That'll give more workers more opportunity to actually dig in there. More surface area, you know. You know how it'd be. Probably gonna need a big warehouse for this district. How fertile is this? This is 80% fertile even though it's yellow. Okay. Interesting. I think the warehouse could just go... I don't know, right here should be fine. Just build this dude to be rounded. I think it's going to be the classic where it's 1 2-piecer and 1 1-piecer. I'm going to make it a little bit extra spacious. There we go. It does waste a little bit of space, but it will make it easier for the people to navigate while it's in it, so that will potentially save some time. Some efficiency, you know. Okay. Oh, jeez, they are slaughtering these guys. One person did get mauled by the bolt crawlers, but whatever. Hope the hunters actually deal with these cadavers instead of just leaving them to rot. So that's a lot of free meat that's just sitting there, basically. I'll add in some of these Garthemies too. It'll give me the opportunity to add in more Garthemians later, which by itself will be awesome. And also, maybe they can get help with some of the odd jobs. Help with setting up the fisheries, and so on and so forth. Slaver. We're not quite rich enough where we can afford to add the big giant guys to our settlement yet. It's a little unfortunate. But that is fine. Our hearth has been completed, as has our well. Has the training ground been completed? It has. It lays fallow, unused. Which is perfectly acceptable as well. How's our metal? Are we actually building a surplus now? Oh yes, we are. That's good. I was a little worried about that one. I really don't want to build any more buildings. I want to let the odd jobbers actually do their work, just so that stuff can actually get done for once. Damon the Six looks so sad. These poor pigs living in here. Ooh, got this place done too. Think I will continue to just let it lay fallow. Alright, looks like the fisheries are about to get constructed as well. In fact, one of them's already constructed. Which means it's time to add farms. We're primarily going to want to add fruit farms to the equation. I guess I'll use a brush. We're going to want to make sure that if we slurp up all the water, we leave some spots for some irrigation. Oh, look at that. 99% fertility. This is absolutely wonderful. Let's see, this base 86% fertility. This is really nice land. I guess I'll just have like a couple 3x3s in the center zone for the wells. Maybe I'll space them out a little bit more. There we go. Then I'll expand a little bit more. There we go. That's farm number 2. It's going to be 100% fertility. Imagine farm number 3 is also going to be 100% fertility, because it's going to be next to the fishery, so we don't even have to worry about the fertility getting lowered. So we're not going to be bulldozing any water. Give that sweet, sweet, sweet water. Alright, give me... I think I'm going to go for... yeah, even more workers. Why not? I'm gonna have this little 4x4 just so we can build some wells. You know what, actually? We could probably... I think we're going to want to be more careful with how we set up these zones, because I'm definitely going to want to have wells interspersed so we can get the 100% there. Guess I'll build the next farm on the opposite side of the river. Let's see, it's another 10 workers. Magnificent. We can let some time advance now. Temperatures plunged to record lows. It's a good thing we had the foresight to build the hearth. Guess I'll upgrade this hearth too, because why not? Just get that rolling. We added in a bajillion pignoids, so we don't need to add more odd jobbers to fill these jobs up. We're only going to be employing like 20 pigs or so. Maybe like 30 or 40 pigs. Just very much, not much. It's a weird way to word that. So this whole area is 86% fertility. Definitely I'm just going to start plopping down wells. No, I don't really have to plop wells in these little zones. Because there's already water there, right? So That's actually nice. Probably just gonna want to dot this area. That should do the trick. We will get that nice 100% fertility. Then I'll just make like a tiny farm that's about 4 blocks thick. No, actually like 8 blocks thick around the wells. And then there's going to be another string of wells. So that should make the most of the fertility. The fertility benefits of the wells, I should say. Yeah, this farm, this series of farm, this ginormous farm, it's definitely nowhere near as fertile as the Riverside ones. But that is fine. This warehouse probably should just store about a bajillion fruits. Much less vegetables, because we are going to want some vegetable farms, and even less herbs. So we're going to want some herb farms, because we are actually running low on herbs. In fact, I think I'll just reserve some of this nice territory over here for an herb farm. It's going to produce 8 herbs a day, give or take. We could get a vegetable farm too, around the soon-to-be very fertile land. I'll do it while the time is advancing so that we don't waste some of that productivity. Or I guess in like other terms, the builders already have a ton of shit to build, so there we go. What a wonderful thing we're witnessing here. Just mass chunks of land all being subsumed into farmland rapidly, efficiently. The trained practice of making 100 bajillion of these friggin' farms. I can already tell this Riverside's gonna be a nice bread basket for our wonderful kingdom. Actually, what rank are we? Are we a king? Are we just a count or something? It should say in our throne. Let's see. I'm Lord Torb. Wait, do I? Why did I name myself Lord Torb? Let's see. There we go. So I am Lord Torb of New Ganymede. I'm just a lord? Okay, a king is 4,000 people. That's a real direct increase in noble title. Pretty sure, I don't know, I was always in the assumption that a lord was like a baron or something. Like if it's a count, you just call them a count, right? Could be wrong. You actually have some homeless. I'm just gonna take a glance to see where they possibly could be. It's the same fishery. What the hell is going on with this fishery? Oh, and also this brewery. Yeah. It's dwarves working here, right? So we're probably gonna want a dwarven apartment complex. I guess just right nearby. I don't know, we could put it right here, actually. This would house 18 residents. That's kind of not much. And the alternative is some houses, I guess. And that would house all 24 of these dudes. Yeah. Good enough for me. That'll solve that. And we can build another house for this poor fisher zone. Fisherman. And what it probably is probably like this one friggin' buganoid who's homeless. Maybe I'll build like a couple apartments too. There we go. So that'll solve the housing problem, such as it is. The houses have 75% fertility or privacy, so shouldn't piss the dwarves off too much that they've got to live in houses like that. Oh, was this always here? That's interesting. It's an interesting tiny little road. How good's this gem mine? 52%? I don't know about that one. Looks like the farms are almost complete. They just need to bring over all the food, which the odd jobbers are getting done now. We really need to build something in this Baltic crawler zone, or else we're going to get people who are like dying to the Baltic crawlers over and over. I think the Baltic crawler zone goes away if you build into it. I guess I could just build like another house, like right in that zone. That should count as like civilization in it. Once we get rid of the Baltic crawler zone, then we can build a road that more naturally matches up with the path that these guys are taking. Because currently they're just cutting across this field. I imagine there's like a tiny chance that someone gets mauled whenever a Baltic crawler spawns. Just not ideal. The first 2 farms are complete. They're now working on the fruit farms. The first fruit farms to grace Riverside. And I think on that note, we can end the episode here. We've taken our first steps to create the village Riverside. No, I would say that this basically is a village. It's like a very, very, very small village. But, you know, size isn't everything. I imagine one day this village will grow to be a small village instead of a very small village. But that will be a tale for another time. So, thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. And I hope to see you next time for more Songs of Six. Goodbye!